our practice today, a short practice to hopefully help those times when you're feeling really, really fatigued, but want to try and build some energy within the body, want to try and get a few more hours out of the day, and hopefully this brief practice can help support that and help the body to feel a little bit more fluid and like we've got a bit more go left for the rest of the day. You could be standing anywhere that feels comfortable. So if you're feeling not too secure on your feet and not too steady today, I'd recommend standing either way. You can grab onto something, even against a wall, taking the wall behind you. So we've always got that to come back to here. We could also be in the living room. We've got our sofa, our couch next to us. Remember to slow down, to take a break whenever it feels like that would be good for your body. Let's start here, grounding down with the feet onto the floor. So taking awareness towards the soles of the feet, a place we don't think about that often. We might lift the toes up and back down, maybe lifting the heels, and finding a spot where it feels like your body weight is held by the entirety of the foot. All those points that are in contact with the ground are helping support and keep the body upright. We want a slight bend in the knees so that you can feel an engagement through the front of the thighs. We shall roll the shoulders back. We want to open up through the chest as much as possible. So as we take our arms down like so, the palms rolling open helps us open up and bring the shoulders back here. You might close down the eyes here if that feels comfortable for you to do so. We take awareness into the breath. We'll start some slow breaths in and long breaths out. And with each inhale, imagine this flow of energy coming up through the front line of the body as the chest rises. It hits the nose, the chest, the neck. And as we exhale, that energy can ground us down through the back of the body, the back of the thighs, down towards your heels and your feet. Let's take that again. As we breathe in, energy rises up through the body, and we release as we ground down, exhaling fully. And from here, let's separate the arms. We could take them up and overhead. Now, if that's not too comfortable, if perhaps you have a pick line in, we can bring them out in front. I know when I had mine in, really reaching up tall felt really icky for my arm. So some options there as we move through. Whether your arms are up or down, we're going to bring them into a prayer position here. We might be overhead. If it feels comfortable to, we might look up slightly. Or we might have the hands in front here. We're going to slowly bring them in towards our heart and towards center. And let's take that again. So whatever your option is, we separate the arms. We find ourselves with a big breath in, extending. And as we exhale, we pull that through towards heart center. We're going to take a little add-on here. We breathe in and we reach, whether that's forward, whether that's high. And as we exhale, bend the knees and fold the body forward towards your toes. Really let the head and the shoulders relax here. And a common thing is that we lock out our knees and we really want to reach our toes, but our back is really rounded and we take a lot of strain in our back by doing this. Now, by bending the knees, sticking the bum out, and bringing the chest forward, we're still lengthening the hamstrings to whatever level you want to be, which is where we're targeting here, but we're taking that strain away from the back. So we fold forward like so, letting head and shoulders relax. And as we breathe in, we come up just halfway. So hands can come onto the tops of the thighs here. Roll the shoulders back, extend the neck, and the crown of the head goes forward as your tailbone shoots back. And relax that down towards the ground. And let's start to stand here. So rolling and rising up. Hands can come up. And we pull that in and back into our heart center. Let's take that again and we'll weave in our breath practice within that. We'll find our feet nice and grounded. We'll take a breath in here. Long breath out. On our next inhale, we separate the arms, we reach up and high. And as we exhale, we fold forward with a nice bend in the knees, letting the head and shoulders relax. Our inhale will bring us up just about halfway. The shoulders come back, crown of the head forward, tailbone back. And then release that, letting the head and shoulders drop heavy. Our inhale starts to rise us up. So as if the spine, each vertebrae is stacking on top of each other. Arms come up and high. And we pull that through. Let's take that again. Big breath in, reaching tall. And a long breath, letting that go. And we come up halfway with a flat back. We let that go again. And rising high to stand, coming up strong and tall. Hands come together. We exhale that down to the heart. Let's go again. And take a big breath in. A long breath out to let go. We'll come up halfway, gaining our energy, our strength, and we release. And we pick that up again, standing up strong, and hands pull through to center. Now we can keep going, we can repeat this as much as you like, as much as feels comfortable. Feel free to start again from the beginning if you're not sure. But really finding that flow and that fluid movement through these parts of the body can help just release any kind of stuck, stagnant energy here. It can help us feel a little bit more awake, and having that little practice, those 5 minutes that's just for you, can be really impactful into how that space feels for the rest of your day and your interactions with others, with yourself, etc. Thank you.